Good morning. I hope this video finds you in a good place. And if it doesn't, I got a little curl there. Hopefully I can help you. Being authentically you. I want to talk about that today. As you know, my platform is positivity. I believe that positivity, it heals, it helps others, it makes the world a better place. And so I believe being positive is incredibly important. And so my platform will only and always be about that. But I want to talk to you this morning about how important it is to be you. Okay? Now, I don't know about you, but I not was raised to, but as I was growing, I began to succumb to peer pressure as a teenager, and that never really left me. I don't know how true that is for you all, but I always found myself wondering what people thought of me, thinking about what I could or should do in order to be seen a certain way or in order to be appreciated. And that thought processing, it kind of continued throughout my life. I always thought about what other people thought about me. I'm reminded of a saying. I do a lot of reading. I'm an avid reader. And one of the things that I read in a book, and the name of the book escapes me, I apologize for that, but it said, really focus on being the authentic you, and the people who are meant to be in your life and who are on the similar journey that you're on, or who can assist you in the best way, they will be connected to you. So being the authentic you may offend others. It may be something that other people aren't necessarily interested in. I am a avid follower of great content on social media. I love following really cool people. And I'm going to start a series where I actually show love to those amazing content creators that actually have encouraged me to begin to create my own content. And some of those content creators would be thought of as offensive, and people wouldn't listen to them. But they are content creators that I absolutely love, and I actually receive things from them. So it's more important to be the authentic you than to be the you that people like. Yeah. It's more important for you to be exactly who you are, because it takes no energy to be who you authentically are. It's very hard to be somebody else. It's very hard to act. And we've been taught to do that. My wife and I, we often joke about this, that African Americans, we have a few different languages. One of them being our Ebonics at home language, the other being our professional outside language, and the other being a combination of both in terms of when we hang out with friends and things like that. But the truth of it is trying to be somebody that you're not, or attempting to impress someone or attempting to give someone a different view of who you are. It's a lot of energy, and it's a lot of energy that you could actually put into something positive about yourself. I spoke yesterday about looking at the positive attributes of yourself, right? So if you took the energy in trying to be a certain way, or to impress people, or to make people think a certain way about you, and you took that energy and put it into positive speech regarding yourself, man, your life would be so much better. Now, I use myself as an example because one of the things that I promised myself that I would do when posting was to be completely transparent about my life. Now, as I was growing up, I was dark during a period of time where being light-skinned was pretty in. And if you had a Jerry curl, whoo, you were just a shoe-in, okay? The closer you look like DeBarge, the better off you were, okay? And that really affected me as a young chocolate man. And I spent a lot of time trying to be impressive, trying to be more, or what I thought was more, which wasn't more at all. the best me was just me, the authentic me. As I grew and I began to have an appreciation for my complexion, for my skin. At the time I had hair. Trust me, I had a lot of hair. It was like down to here. I really did, trust me. But when I began to lock into who I was as a person, I began to appreciate the diverse color of my skin, meaning that I'm not the color of everyone else. Everyone isn't the color of me. There's so many different shades and ethnicities of people. And when I began to appreciate that, I began to understand that, you know what? You are amazing, exactly the way you are. Your complexion is amazing, exactly the way it is. Celebrate that. That melanin in your skin it's beautiful. The elasticity is amazing. And so I began to focus more on being the authentic me. But there are levels to this because it took me, I'm 51, it took me 49 years to get to this place of peace of mind and self-love so that I could actually effectively love others. See, if we feel good about the authentic us, then what we experience in our lives is going to be authentic. We're going to be authentic with other people. And the people who are drawn to us by who we truly are, those are going to be your ride or dies. Those are going to be the people in your life that makes you feel better, that gives you that positive, exuberant feeling every morning, because you don't have to be somebody that you're not. You can be authentically you. So today I want to encourage you to think about who you really are, right? Think about the things that you do that may not necessarily be you. Think about it. Now, the reason that I didn't post, I'm 51. I've known about social media for well over 2 decades probably. But I never posted because I always felt like I had to be something that I wasn't. But when I actually became confident in who I was, confident in the person that I am, and realizing that everyone's not going to like me as a person, not because I'm a horrible person or because they're a horrible person. It's just our journeys. They're not similar enough for us to have interaction and a relationship that matters. So in your day, focus on being the authentic you, and the people who connect with that authenticity that is you are going to make your life so much better. Now, I want you to have an amazing day, and that is in order.